Hello, everyone. So glad you're with me today. My name's Candy, and this is going to be just a gentle yoga flow class. So, all you're going to need for this class is some comfortable clothes, either barefoot or maybe socks. If you have the socks, it's better to have the little grippies so you're good and stable on your mat. And then, if you don't have a mat, you could use a towel or a blanket on the floor. Just be careful with it, but use what you've got. You can use some blocks if you have some handy. It's not required, but always use any kind of props that help you out. Maybe blocks, pillows, blanket for shavasana, or maybe even a rolled up blanket for under the knees or under the neck when we go down onto our backs. And yeah, let's get going. So let's have a seat. As always, listen to your body. Adjust anything, modify that you need to. And wiggle around a little bit in your seat till you find that good, stable connection, really rooting down through your seat. And then let your arms land how they want to land today. You can be cross-legged, or maybe you have your legs out long. And then when you're ready, maybe close your eyes or soften your gaze. And just allow yourself to land here in this moment, this present moment. The only moment we really have. We spend so much of our time either in our past or thinking about the future. And yoga really helps bring us back into this moment and this breath. So when you're ready, go ahead and bring your awareness to your breath, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. If you'd like to make an intention for class, this is a really good time to do that. Sometimes I just pick one word on how I'm hoping my day will land. No need to make it too complicated, just something you can reflect back on throughout class. Let's take about 4 more good breaths here, really anchoring in. Very good. So let's take our hands, bring them down to our sides. Let's take a deep breath in, reach the arms high. Let the palms touch. Exhale, pull them into your heart center. This time, inhale, reach the hands up the midline. Feel that lift in the side body. Exhale, flip the palms, let them float back down to the earth. Do that one more time through. Inhale, sweep it high. Exhale, pull it into your heart. Inhale, right up the midline. Exhale, flip and let it go. Let's find one shoulder roll at a time here and really exaggerate it. Really getting that good roll through the shoulder. Maybe bending the elbow a little bit. Now let's do both together. Pull them up to the ears and let them down the back body. 2 more. Good. Let that go. Release. Inhale. Sweep both arms high. And let's take everything to one side for a big lateral stretch. Maybe a little bit of a wrist circle. Try to keep both sitting bones evenly on the earth. Find some stillness. And let's add a little movement. Bring that hand right in line in front of that opposite knee. And then inhale, send it up. Press the shoulder to the back of the room. Really lift through the heart. Good. Bring it back down. Feel that expansion through your back. And then inhale, lift. Last time. Very good. Find your lateral stretch again. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Get that nice juicy stretch. Maybe a little bit of a wrist circle. And let's add our movement from here. Bring that hand to the opposite knee. Really expand through the upper back, kind of rounding the back like a cat spine. And then send it up. Maybe peeking up at that elbow. Good. Bring it back down. And lift it back up with your inhale. Last time. From here, let's find that lateral stretch again. Good. Reach both arms up overhead. Let those palms come together and pull them into your heart center. Beautiful. Now bend your knees, take your feet wide, bring your hands behind your back, and let's get into these hips. That seated position can get those hips a little tight. So we'll release them here. Just dropping one knee and then the other like windshield wipers. All right, whichever one you're on, let's land it. Flex the feet, kind of lean back at a diagonal. I always have to wiggle in the seat a little bit. Find a few breaths, getting that really good internal rotation. From here, we'll lift both legs back up, adjust your seat again, take it the other way. I always have to wiggle around and find it. Then lean back at a diagonal. Notice what you feel, notice the sensations. Good. From here, go ahead and lift the legs back up and let's just come into tabletop pose, hands and knees. So spread your fingers a lot onto the mat. Knees are under your hips. Wrists are under your elbows. Elbows are under your shoulders. And we'll just find our traditional cat-cow. Inhale, lift your gaze, drop your belly, curl the tailbone up. Exhale, tuck the chin, round your back. Press the earth away as you gaze at your belly button. And keep moving here with your breath. Let's take two more. Good. From here, we'll find our neutral spine. Curl your toes under, nice and flat through your back, and just lift those knees. Find a little strength here. Press the earth away. Go ahead and drop the knees, uncurl the toes, and sink back to the heels. Won't get too deep into a child's pose here. We're just lengthening out. Maybe let the head just float. Find a couple breaths. We're going to move back to that strength pose. From here, roll back up to tabletop. Sturdy through the arms, through the legs. Curl the toes under and lift, hovering table. Just lifting the knees a little. Good. Drop the knees, uncurl the toes. Let's float back to a little child's pose. Nothing too serious yet. Lengthen out through the arms. From here, roll back to your tabletop. Nice and strong. Let's go ahead and sit back on the heels. Let's give our arms, our wrists a little break here in Thunderbolt. We'll do a little bit of a circle of the wrist. It can get a little tough. It's a good stretch for your ankles and your feet here. And if this is a little much, you can always just tilt the body forward, take a little weight off yourself. All right, let's come back to our tabletop. From here, on your next inhale, send that right leg out long. Really point that toe, feel that outer hip engage. From here, when you're ready, take that left arm out long, biceps by the ears. Really reaching the fingers and toes away from each other. Find that breath, that little bit of fire in the belly again. Good. Let that hand come down. Let that knee come down. Find a little tick-tock of the hips. All right, we're going to repeat it on the other side here. Find your neutral spine. Send that left leg back. Fire up that core. And when you're ready, send the right arm out long. Biceps by the ear. Good for the balance. Steady gaze. Go ahead and drop the hand, drop the knee, a little tick-tock side to side. All right, from here, take the knees as wide as you want to. Maybe big toes come together. And let's take a real good child's pose here. Really get into it. Maybe drop the forehead to the mat. Reach the arms long. Feel all that length through the arms, through the spine. Really settle back into your breath. Trying to stay in this present moment, the only moment there is. From here, we're going to roll back up to tabletop. Keep the arms as you have them. Bring the knees in. Curl your toes under and send the hips up for a downward dog. Now, you can always meet me in mountain pose at the top of the mat if downward dog is not good for you. If you're in downward dog, bend the knees as much as you need to. Send the hips high. Pedal out the feet. Make any adjustments. And then from here, we'll bend the knees, look towards the top of your mat, and start taking some baby steps all the way to the top. Once you arrive, bend the knees a good bit and just hang in your ragdoll pose. Move around a little bit, find any movements, any adjustments. Then from here, bend the knees, put your weight in your heels, and roll up nice and slow to the top. Once you arrive, we'll take some shoulder rolls. maybe 3. And we'll land in Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms shine away, shoulders press away, really pressing the feet into the earth. And just let everything settle. Take a few breaths. All right, let's flow from here. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Let your palms touch. Exhale, fold into your body. Forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to the shins. Reach the crown long. Exhale, release both hands to the mat. Take your right foot to the back of the mat for a big step. Drop your knee. Uncurl your toes. Really pressing into this left foot, and it's right under the knee. On your next inhale, reach the arms high for your low lunge. You can always put a blanket underneath that right knee if you need to. Really feel grounded to the earth. At the same time, feel that lift in the upper body. Keeping the tailbone down towards the floor. Let's open up for a big twist here. Take your right arm forward, left arm back. Opening up to a big T. On your inhale, reach it back high. From here, bring the hands down and around, framing that front foot. And let's shift our weight back for a half splits, coming up on those toes. Try to pull those toes towards you. Nice and flat through your back. You can always stay up on the fingertips or some blocks. From here, let's walk back, frame that foot, come up on your back toes, and let's find a big, easy twist. Big, easy, right? When you're ready, press that right hand to the mat, send that left hand high, stacking the shoulders. Big power move. Then from here, bring that hand back down, frame that front foot. Big transition here. Press the hands into the earth and find a downward dog. Nice. Now ripple through those toes, bring it forward, maybe drop the knees, come down to your bellies. Uncurl the toes, let the forehead land. Hug those elbows in, long through the legs. On your next inhale, lift to your cobra. And release. From here, bend your knees, come back to tabletop, curl the toes, back up to your downward dog. Pedal out those feet. Bend the knees, look towards the top of your mat, and take some baby steps to the top. Arriving in your forward fold, we'll roll up nice and slow. Find a shoulder roll, and we'll land in mountain pose, Tadasana. Let everything settle. Come back home to your breath. All right, let's repeat that on the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, fold into your body. Inhale, halfway lift, strong through your back. Exhale, release both hands down. Send that left leg back. Drop the knee. Uncurl the toes. The foot's right under the knees. On your next inhale, sweep those arms up for a low lunge. Keep the tailbone tucked a little. Land in your breath. Let's find our twist from here. Left arm forward, right arm back, making a big T. Reach those fingertips away from the body. Inhale, take the arms back up. From here, bring the arms down and around. Frame your front foot and send it back for a half splits. Maybe those toes pull towards you. Bend the knee as much as you need to. Try to keep a flat back. From here, we'll walk it back. Let both hands land to the mat. Really press that left hand to the mat. Come up on those back toes and send that right arm up for a twist, reaching it up from the shoulder. From here, we'll let that right hand land on the outside of that foot. Big transition. Send that right foot back to a downward dog. Hips up nice and high. From here, we'll roll through to our plank. Hug the elbows in, drop the knees if you please, and come down to your belly. Uncurl the toes, lengthen out through your legs. On your inhale, lift to your cobra. Exhale, let the forehead come back to the earth. Let your forehead land, bring the arms to your side. On your next inhale, let's come up to the locust. Everything off the mat except for the pubic bone. Really press those shoulders down and back. And release. From here, bring your hands back towards your shoulders. Press into the earth, bend the knees, and let's find that nice child's pose. Take the knees as wide as you want. And really let all that effort go. Just let it go. Maybe you soften those arms a little. Really feel grounded. Feel that sense of security, of safety, grounding down. Being connected. Maybe remembering your intention if you set one. From here, let's slide our hands back towards our face, press into the earth, and just lift up to thunderbolt. Maybe bring the knees back in, lifting tall through the spine, getting that nice stretch for the feet and the ankles. I like to put my hands, palms up to the sky here, just in receiving. Just a little gesture of receiving abundance. And then just let those hands float back down towards your lap. Let's walk our hands forward, kick our feet to one side, and have a seat. From here, we'll just roll on down towards our back to finish off. Palms up to the sky and take it down nice and slow. Once you arrive, bring your heels in towards your seat and go ahead and bring the knees into the chest. Maybe a little rock side to side. You can stay here. Maybe you move into happy baby. Bring the arms on the insides of your legs. Grab onto the outside of your feet. Your knees are right under your ankles. Really feel your sacrum spread on the earth. Once again, feeling very grounded, calm, and at ease. All right, let's get into our hips. So bend your knees, let your feet land. We'll take our right ankle, place it on top of that left knee for our figure four. And maybe you stay just like this. Maybe you want a deeper stretch and you just pull that left leg in towards your body. Really coming back to your breath, staying anchored in this moment. Very good. Go ahead and let that left foot land, uncross the leg, and take it the other way. Maybe you bring that leg in towards your body for the deeper stretch. Very good. Let that right foot land, uncross the legs. And from here, maybe you take a butterfly pose with the feet together, letting the knees knock out long. Maybe you like your arms up overhead. If this pose doesn't serve you, you can always choose any others that you would like to choose before Shavasana. Any twists, turns. I always like to give you some autonomy here at the end to choose what you need for yourself. So take this opportunity to find any poses, stretches, moves. And as always, if you'd like to move into Shavasana early, that's always available for you too. And then when you're ready, you can move on to your final resting pose, Shavasana. Maybe you like your legs long, arms long, palms up, receiving in traditional style. If you need to feel more grounded, you can always press your hands down to the earth. Maybe you like to bend your knees and knock your knees together for a little supported rest. This is really good if lower back tends to be a little bit of an issue. You can always find any other Shavasana in between, any other poses that serve you best. And just allow your body to arrive. Allow your body to surrender into the earth, feeling held and supported. Notice what you can soften, what you can let go of. And just enjoy this moment of quiet with yourself, with your breath, with your body. As you continue to rest here in Shavasana, I have a quote to share with you from Pope Francis that he offered up on Easter of 2025 this year, which was the day before he passed. And the quote goes, "There can be no peace without freedom of religion, freedom of thought, freedom of expression, and respect for the views of others." Allow your awareness to return to your breath, softly feeling your inhales and your exhales. And gradually allow your awareness to return to your physical body, resting in Shavasana. Maybe noticing the points of your body supported by the earth beneath you. You can make any movements that feel natural and intuitive for you, maybe through the hands, the feet, maybe rocking the head side to side. And when you feel awake and aware, maybe you roll to one side in fetal position, taking a few breaths, coming back into your physical world gently. And then whenever you're ready, just meet me back in your comfortable seat. Taking a few more breaths. Maybe keeping the eyes closed, staying inside that inner landscape, just a few more breaths, soaking in all your yoga bliss. And then from here, we'll take our arms out to our sides. We'll take a deep breath in and we'll swoop in all the good energy for the day from everyone practicing this with us. Let your palms touch and bring them into your heart center on your exhale. Take a couple breaths. Thank you all so much for joining me for this yoga practice, this gentle flow. I hope it served your physical body, your mental body, and your spiritual body. I'll see you in the next class. Namaste.